given night, in and around New Orleans area, hundreds of U.S. military veterans are homeless.
Some by choice, but most have simply fallen first on hard times, then through the cracks.
And efforts have been launched here and across the country to do something about this problem, but some of those programs could be in jeopardy.
Reporter Heath Allen joins us now with a look at the plight of homeless veterans. Heath?
Well, guys, the sad truth is too many people are homeless, and too many of the homeless are U.S. veterans. The problem is certainly not lost on the local Veterans Administration and some local groups that are trying to help those homeless vets. But for any number of reasons, it's a tough challenge to tackle. You don't have a place to live?
No.
We found Army vet Willie Lane under the expressway, just a few feet from our New Orleans studios. Wasn't much of a surprise. The expressway that runs right behind WDSU has been a haven for the homeless in recent years. That a man who had served in uniform would be among them, also not much of a shock.
Been really rough and, well, a little scary. I've been hearing about people getting shot, people getting beat up.
Our conversation with Willie came just hours before the city of New Orleans would roll through and clear out the homeless village that had sprung up under the highway.
The garbage guys told me at 4 o'clock tomorrow morning, everybody's got to go. They're coming in and cleaning house.
Where are they going to go?
Good question.
They did come. Willie and the rest had to find other shelter. He landed a temporary bed in the nearby Mission. What happens after that?
I guess I'm back out on the streets.
The plight of homeless veterans is right before our eyes, though it is scarcely seen. Most of those on the streets don't have their vital military records, proof that might often open a few doors for them. We took the issue, among others, to the Veterans Administration to find out what's being done to help the homeless vet.
In partnership with the mayor, we've made a commitment to the First Lady that we will end veteran homelessness in New Orleans by this December.
A tall order, considering the VA's own estimate puts the number of eligible homeless vets here around 200. That number is likely much higher if there was an accurate count of the veterans without the all-important Form DD-214, proof of military service. They can be taken care of when they can be located. But the VA is reaching out, opening a community resource and referral center downtown last year.
We do some light meal service right now. We offer shower services and laundry services for veterans. We see probably, I think we've seen about 20,000 unique visits since we've opened that CRRC back in October, of 2013.
Kind of points out the problem, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, but we've significantly made an impact.
Well, currently we're seeing at least 150 that they're just taking out from under the bridge, some of the bridges in the New Orleans area.
Sometimes it just takes boots on the ground. Lisa Carey runs the Veterans Housing Outreach Ministries, a nonprofit. She searches continuously for homeless vets. The group provides housing with a site up and running in Marrero.
Fortunately, we're able to house several people in our Jefferson Parish location, and that's been very, very successful. A lot of political involvement, and it's been a blessing.
But the group cannot seem to get the doors open at this site in Hanville. Butting heads, Carey says, with St. Charles Parish government for the last 2 years.
We've paid for permits, and still we have other challenges. We have small repairs that need to be done, which would not stop a vet from moving into the property. And I'm sure the parish president or someone can help us.
Parish President V.J. St. Pierre says the property was inspected back in July. Multiple issues found. Says the parish president, until the lingering issues with the properties can be resolved, the parish cannot permit them for occupancy.
I have plenty of friends that are willing to come out here and work, welders, painters. We have people all over that are willing to work with the veterans. But we need the permits first.
But Carey and her group isn't giving up on reaching out to anyone who will listen, providing tours of the apartments that could house up to 24 veterans. On 9/11, New Orleans jazz star Kermit Ruffins trumpeted the need to get the doors open. A lightly attended event that did draw some familiar faces.
They run this parish. I hope that they will meet with these people and try to accommodate their wishes within the rules. to make it possible to make these facilities available for veterans.
We have no more money. We are still paying notes on the building. We're still trying to get the taxes paid. All of this stuff is behind. We need some help from people and to get our doors open immediately.
We got a problem with people sleeping under the bridge that we ignore completely. The sacrifice they owe for this country. I got a serious problem with that.
This is more important than just talking about it. Let's do something about it.
Lisa Carey pounds the pavement looking for the homeless vet. Not so coincidentally, we found Marine veteran Ansel Mitchell and trusty companion Shadow right outside the VA. And you feel like anybody owes you something for yourself?
Not at all. I can earn anything I want. I have not disabilities, although I am on disability. For certain reasons, I have abilities.
Mitchell was an air traffic controller in the Marine Corps. Now, with his whole life sitting on a downtown street corner, he and Shadow are prepared to do whatever it takes to survive.
But sometimes you hit a speed bump in the road or a pothole, and especially if you live in New Orleans. But, you know, and so from time to time you find yourself, everybody does, needing a helping hand.
And a safe place to spend the night, like Willie Lane.
And I came here to rebuild my life. I want to make New Orleans my home, but it seems like there's no possible way.
Willie proudly wears his Army ball cap. All he needs now is a place to hang it.
As for the issue in St. Charles Parish, it could be just a matter of getting things done in the proper order. Facing a shortage of dollars, Veterans Housing Outreach needs money to get the proper permits and then qualified professionals and/or volunteers to get the work done so that they can then pass the parish inspection and finally get the doors open to some homeless vets. Guys, back to you.
Heath, thanks. For more information on the Veterans Housing Outreach Ministries and how you can help, you can go to our website, WDSU.com. You'll find a story with a link at the top of the webpage.